the bags and boxes of fan mail used to arrive. And gifts started coming in, and they were just the mailroom. We had to set up a whole group of people just to take care of this fan mail situation.
Girls would start screaming when he was announced. He was beginning to become, quote, a teen idol.
I was in St. Patrick's Cathedral, actually. My mom was telling me I don't like the candle net, and, this person comes out. I was like, okay, let's go out of here, because I don't want, like, a big old lightning bolt to come down. Thank you very much.
By this stage, Jonathan had an established track record with Disney. He provided the voice of young Simba in the blockbuster hit The Lion King. The film was released in the summer of 1994. At the same time, Jonathan began shooting another feature, Man of the House, opposite Chevy Chase. Jonathan's TV brothers found it hard to keep up.
So the other felt guilty because this kid was a natural, there's a natural talent. He didn't have to study. He didn't, he just, and then, suddenly he became a heartthrob, and it's like, what are we supposed to do?
No, I was never competitive. I mean, Jonathan had the total teen heartthrob thing. He was very sought after for a long time. I was happy for him.
We supported him in his career, and he was part of the virus, and it wasn't a big deal at all. The kids weren't going to come to you and say, I want more stories, so the parents would call you up and they'd say, well, we have some really exciting ideas for Zach this year, and, can you meet with us?
I think there was a feeling that, don't forget my boy, he can do blah, blah, blah.
We were trying to get our work done, and then you get a call saying, Karen and his parents want to meet with you about Karen stories. And you go, oh, God.
When it came to the young cast members' salaries, Disney kept a very tight rein.
Anytime the kids tried to renegotiate, they held fake auditions for kids. And then the kids would just go, okay, we'll take whatever you want. So they kind of treated the kids as second-class citizens in a way, which is odd for Disney.
Hart also fought for more money. He began doing ads and commercials, but needed the studio's permission to wear his trademark plaid shirt.
That was kind of how they supplied some of how little they paid me on Home Improvement. They go, well, we're letting you do these commercials, which will be the same amount if we gave you a raise. It makes sense in an alternate universe.
The cast member who never complained was the one who got the least face time.
Well, I must get back to my chestnuts roasting on open fire.
Well, it's great because it's the best part I've ever had, just about, in terms of everything, in terms of exposure, in terms of interplay with other people, other actors, good money, it's everything that's good about it.
All the actors wanted more stories, and Earl either wanted less or never bothered us with it. We thought he was so good that we made him do bigger stories.
For example, when I was young, I had to choose between going to Oxford or becoming a professional mime.
It was a challenge coming up with new ways to obscure Wilson's face.
He'd go off. Sometimes he'd go, why don't we just put a bird on my head so we can change? Because he was so sick of hiding his face.
As Abundant said, you've been working 30 years now, the most famous that you've ever done. You gotta hide your face from your dear mother.
Your beautiful face, you can't see your face. So, folks, I'm going to show you that face. I'm tired of not being like everybody else in this show. I want to have the same respect that everyone else does. So I am going to just exhibit myself. Oh, no. He doesn't go any higher.
On the other side of the fence, a face everybody knew. Or did they? Fans were treated to a very different Tim Allen when his book, Don't Stand Too Close to a Naked Man, hit stores in November 1994.
This is the real scoop. I will explain how men flirt, where you can hide stuff from your husband, your woman. If you don't want to ever look at it, put it in your purse. There's no real man out there that'll actually open a purse.
The book quickly shot to the top of the New York Times bestseller list. That December, this clause opened as the #1 box office draw. Home Improvement also finished first in the ratings. Suddenly, Tim Allen was a triple.
Lesser men would have certainly had, their heads would have grown 4 times its normal size, but Tim was cool about it. He was excited. He was like about it. Hey, I got the #1 movie, #1 book, and #1 TV show. This is great.
But life wasn't so hot for Patricia Richardson. Her 13-year marriage to actor Ray Baker fell apart.
It was a difficult time for her. We were aware that she was really having some struggle, but she never missed a performance, and it never appeared or was in any of her work. She was just very, very professional.
Richardson filed for divorce in August 1995, citing irreconcilable differences. The couple remained friends and agreed to share custody of their 3 children.
I'm very lucky in that I still get to see my kids a lot, and my kids are very lucky because they still get to have both parents.
Coming up, more trouble for Tim.
My phone rings, and Tim's just been arrested for the DUI, and what are we going to do?
Belfast. When change is everywhere.
Where in the hell are you putting it?
Do our side and their side.
They'll find courage in each other.
We'll fight this together.
4 stars, one of the best pictures of the year, no doubt. Belfast, rated PG-13, only in theaters Friday.
That ain't cleaning it up, it's just moving it around.
With thyroid eye disease, I was always wearing sunglasses to hide my bulging eyes. I wore them just about everywhere. But then, my doctor recommended Tepezza, a prescription medicine for thyroid eye disease, and I didn't have to hide so much.
In a clinical study, more than 8 out of 10 patients taking Tepezza had less eye bulging, and nearly 7 out of 10 saw improvements in double vision. Tepezza is an infused medicine. Patients taking Tepezza may experience infusion reactions. Tell your doctor right away if you have symptoms such as high blood pressure, fast heartbeat, shortness of breath, or muscle pain. Before taking Tepezza, tell your doctor if you have diabetes, inflammatory bowel disease, or IBD, or are pregnant or planning to become pregnant. Tepezza may raise your blood sugar even if you do not have diabetes, and may work in IBD such as Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis.
I was more like my old self.
It don't look like cleaning it up, it just looks like moving it around. I said it don't look like they cleaned it up, it just moved it. I did too.
Kitchen appliances. TVs and more. This week
Hey Jeff, why are they moving your house around?
Good morning. Maria. Look at that fiber in. Nice. Ah, the Millers. Rising and shining. That's the bright idea. Juicy raisins. Kellogg's Raisin Bran is any day a sunny start.
Maybe Trevor went a little overboard on Shutterfly this year, but he gave her a water flosser last year, so here we are. That's why he got her this pillow for all the movies she sleeps through on this couch. And this ornament of their brief matching face.